Welcome to the Akashic Library.
Have you ever really stopped to think about the power of your words? I mean, not just as sounds we make, but as, well, as active forces. In this explainer, we're going to dive into this really profound idea that what you say out loud directly shapes the reality you experience every single day.
So get this. Your words are orders to the universe. That's the core idea we're exploring today. And yeah, I know, it's a bold statement, right? It's basically saying that every single word you speak is a command, a directive you're sending out into the world. So let's really break down what that means.
All right, so let's start with this main principle. The whole idea here is that your thoughts and your words, they're not just passive observations. It's not you just describing what's happening to you. No, they are active, creative forces that are literally building the life you experience, brick by brick. And you know, there's a sequence to this. It's not just some vague, positive thinking thing. We're talking about a direct link, a cause and effect relationship between your internal world, your thoughts, and your external world. And your words. Your words are the final step. They're what gives shape and power to those thoughts, pushing them out into the world and turning them into actual reality.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical, right? Just look at how this changes the way we think about everyday complaints. So when you say something like, "Ugh, I'm always dealing with problems," you're not just venting. From this point of view, you are placing an order for more problems. Same with, "I never have enough." That's not a statement of fact, it's a direct command to the universe to create more lack in your life.
And you know, this idea has been around forever. This insight from ancient text isn't about God or other people judging you. Not at all. It's talking about a universal law. Your words justify you by creating the awesome reality you speak about, or they judge you by manifesting the negative stuff you complain about. It's all a process of self-creation, driven by you.
So if our words are that powerful, it begs the question, why do so many of us use them against ourselves all the time? Well, that's what we're diving into next. We're going to look at the trap of negative talk. You know, the unconscious ways we end up sabotaging our own success and happiness.
And this stuff, I mean, it shows up in some really common ways. We're talking about complaining about situations, gossiping, judging other people, and just constantly focusing on what you don't want. Every single one of these. Think about it. It's an order you're placing for more of the exact thing you say you want to get rid of.
And this piece of ancient wisdom, wow, it really drives the point home. It says that the true harm, what it calls defilement, doesn't come from the outside world. It's not what's happening to you. It comes directly from the negativity we create and then release through our own mouths.
Okay, so we've identified the problem, we see the trap, so now what? Let's get to the solution. How do we actually reclaim this power and start using it on purpose to build the life we really want?
And this right here, this is the empowering truth at the heart of all of this. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator. The absolute key is to become conscious, to become deliberate in how you use the incredible, incredible power of your own voice. And look, the process is actually pretty simple. It breaks down into 3 basic steps. First step, just stop. Make a conscious decision to stop talking about what you don't want. Step 2 is to focus. You've got to shift your language to only talk about the things you want to see happen. And finally, step 3, be precise. Be what some call impeccable with your words. Make every single one of them count.
Now this brings up a super practical question, and I'm sure you're thinking it. It's one thing to control your own speech, but what happens when you're just surrounded by negativity, from other people?
I mean, think about it. You're at work, maybe you're with family, and the conversation just takes a nosedive into complaining or gossip or judging someone. What's your move? What do you do? How do you protect your own energy in that moment? Okay, the first rule, the most important rule, is incredibly simple. Do not engage. Seriously, don't add to it, don't argue with it, don't even give it your attention. Because your engagement, that's the hook. That's what allows all that negative energy to latch onto you and affect your state. So the action you take isn't external at all. It's completely internal. While all that chatter is happening around you, you just shift your focus. You pull it away from the chaos outside and bring it to your own inner peace. You're basically creating a silent, energetic shield around yourself. And here's the specific tool you can use. You don't say this out loud, okay? This is just for you. You just repeat this silently to yourself. It's like this powerful declaration that you refuse to let that negative energy become your reality, or the reality for anyone else involved. You are consciously, actively rejecting their order.
All right, so as we bring this all together, the message becomes super clear, doesn't it? This isn't about some weird mystical concept that's hard to grasp. It's about a choice that you get to make word by word, moment by moment, every single day.
So, let's just do a quick recap of the big takeaways here. First, and most importantly, your words are powerful orders. Second, negative talk, well, it creates a negative reality. And guess what? Positive talk creates a positive reality. It's that simple. And finally, remember that you absolutely have the power to shield yourself from other people's negativity. So I want to leave you with this one final question. And this isn't hypothetical, okay? According to everything we've talked about, this is real. If your very next words created your tomorrow, what would you say? Seriously, take a second. What order are you going to place for your future? Starting right now.
Your words don't just describe reality, they actively create it moment by moment. Next, understand why manifestation fails in The Real Reason Manifesting Fails.